What's up, all you sexy people? My name is John Aguilera, and I am back home from Portland. Oh my gosh, it was quite an adventure getting home, with my flight being delayed 8 hours and me just kind of eating so much and drinking so much beers at the airport. It was not a cheap delay, let's just say. But yes, I am back, and thanks for tuning in to my pickups video. I'm gonna start off with games that were on my wish list, and I'm gonna show you the ones I did knock off. And I'm just gonna say it was 4. I found 4 out of the 5 that I was looking for. If you watched my pickups or my wish list video prior to me going to the event. So first up, I was looking for a game called Silkworm, and I was having so much trouble finding it. I found Silkworm, just the box. I was like, oh my gosh, good enough, I guess, for now. I'm sure I'll find a loose cart. I couldn't find one for the longest time. But yes, this was like $3. Yeah, I paid just the full $3 for this. And it's a little torn right here. But anyways, later on, I came across a complete version of this. I couldn't find a loose cart. But yeah, the vendor wanted $35 for this. I did pair it up with another game to get like more of a little deal. So that's awesome. I did find it. I did find a loose cart right after I found the complete inbox NES game, so that kind of sucked. I ended up spending a little bit more than I wanted to for that game. So the games that were in my wish list were so hard to find. Just took so long to find them, and my patience was pretty much running thin on all of these games. But one of those games that was just so irritating to me, I couldn't find it, was Ultimate Muscle. I did finally find it. He wanted $45 for it. I think I did pay the full $45. Yes, I did. I did not haggle the guy. I was just like, whatever, here's my money. So I'm pretty happy to have that in my collection. Another one that was hard to find there was Tomba. My goodness, I finally have the first one. I had the second one forever now. But yes, I have the first one. Cannot wait to play it. The disc is in such great condition. So I'm happy to have this back home with me. Number 4 from my out of 5 that I found on my wish list is Batman Forever, the arcade game for the Sega Saturn. I paid a pretty penny for this. The vendor wanted $125. I gave him $115. So yeah, I actually saw quite a few copies of this game there, but not for this price. Oh no. And it's very good condition as well. Very arcade craziness in this game. I don't know how to explain it. It's just wacky, cartoony wackiness. Alright, so that's 4 out of the 5 games from my list, my wish list. The 5th one I was looking for was Conker's Bad Fur Day. I found it multiple times easily at the event, but the price they wanted, the vendors wanted for that game, was just not in my range. I know they wanted like from $80 to $90 for that game, which is like crazy to me, because I think it just like, I mostly see it for $50, like in this area, like the Wisconsin area. So I'm not gonna pay an extra $40 for that game. Loose, anyways. Mr. Mosquito, another game I've been looking for out in the wild, but I just could never find. And this is one of my earlier pickups in the event, so that's great. It doesn't have the manual, but the disc is in good condition. That's all that matters to me. I picked up Firefighter FD18. I hear this is a great game, and I think I got it for like $25 over there. I can't remember, but I had to get it because I've heard good things about it. Here's I don't know what I bundled this with, but I got driver parallel lines, or lanes. Driver parallel lines. I don't know what I bundled this with. I think I got it for like free, pretty much. King of the Monsters 2. I bought this game for my friend Dusty. And Dusty, if you're watching this is for you. This is Shove It, the warehouse game. I'm sure you'll like that game. And then I got Combat Cars. For the Super Nintendo, I got Uncharted Waters. So the other game I bundled Silkworm with was Metroid Prime Pinball. I love Metroid. Can't go wrong with that. I even took a picture with Samus. Check it out. Sexy, isn't she? Yeah. Oh yeah. For PS1, Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back, Batman and Robin. I've been in a Batman kick lately, apparently. But this is another one I've been looking for. Another classic is Harvest Moon for the PlayStation 1. Harvest Moon Back to Nature. This is a fun game. I was addicted to this. I was playing it on my PSP and I just could not put it down. And then inside the case I had stickers of Drunk Master Paul and Metal Jesus Rocks. Yeah, it was fun running into them. Moving on to the Sega Master System. I got 4 games. I got 4 of these games. I bundled them together for a total of $30, and those games are Thunderblade, Altered Beast, Outrun, and Space Harrier. I think that is pretty cool. None of these have the manuals, unfortunately, but the cartridges themselves are in good condition. Okay, for the NES, I picked up Burger Time, Gauntlet 2, the first Final Fantasy game for the NES, and then I picked up a copy of Scat for 90 bucks. I wasn't even looking for it, it's not even on my list, but I was like, oh my gosh, it's Scat, so I picked it up. It's a fun game. I remember playing it, and I remember having a good time with it, with my buddy Tommy. Alright, so when I was there, on Saturday, I was wearing my Bad Dudes t-shirt, and I was just walking around, looking around everywhere, aimlessly. I ran into the artist who did the artwork for the cover of Bad Dudes, and he just stopped me in my tracks and just said that, hey, I like your shirt. I'm like, oh, thank you. He's like, I made that. I designed that or did the artwork. I'm like, really? I didn't know that. I didn't know he was gonna be there. So that's cool. He was selling a bunch of art prints, and of course I had to get Bad Dudes. I just like Bad Dudes so much. Even the cover art is so cool, so badass. And on here he says, John, you're a bad dude. So that is pretty cool. And right here he signed his name, Mark Erickson. He did the artwork for this too, so I'm like, oh my gosh, I just picked this up on Saturday, and can you just please sign it, because that'll be great. And he did. So pretty nice guy. This last pickup I got on Saturday was something I've been wanting for a long time, and it's something I wanted to get whenever I saw the author, and that author is Pat Contry, and the book is his Ultimate Nintendo Guide to the NES Library. I've always wanted this book. I'm a big fan. I always listen to the podcast. And I was just so nervous meeting Pat. I was so nervous. I think that I was more nervous meeting him than anybody else there. And I just told him, hey, can I buy one of your books? And will you take a picture with me if I buy one of your books? And he did. So that was pretty cool. And I went to my hotel room to read this book. And I updated my NES wish list, I guess. And then I showed him the next day, and he's like, oh, that's a nice list. And he's just telling me all about some certain games on there. So that was pretty cool. He just took some time to hang out with me and talk about my list. So, yeah. Awesome book. Definitely recommend it. I got nothing else to show you. That was my Saturday pickups. I think the highlight of this is my Batman Forever, the arcade game. I've always been wanting to try that out. I haven't yet, but I will very shortly. I just been so sleepy all day. I don't know. I got home at like 3 in the morning and just been so tired. I ate like 3 burritos yesterday in the airport. And I got pretty drunk with some stranger cougar ladies. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. please stay tuned for part 2 of my pickups, which is Sunday pickups from the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. I can't wait to show you guys. All right, thanks a lot.